Iceline in Westchester, Pennsylvania. We welcome you to the start of the 2024 Flyers Cup AAA tournament. As tonight, it's the number 2 seed Malvern Prep Friars set to take on the number 7 seed Tide of Devon Prep. Great to have you along with us this evening. My name is Mike Samsel, along with Sean Kelly and our great SFBN crew. Malvern Prep are no strangers to success in this tournament. They were victorious a couple of years back, going to the AAA state championship game. They were also competitive in the Flyers Cup last year. But for Devon Prep, they're the relative new kids on the block, if you will. Very young in their program history, but they have some outstanding athletes for head coach Matthew Fabrizio, representing the ICSHL Philadelphia Catholic League. They have one line we're really going to be keeping an eye on, or at least 3 players. It's Kieran Crossan, Braden Russo, and James Gabriel. Kieran, 33 goals, 29 assists, 62 points in 18 games played this season. Braden Russo, 26 goals, 24 assists, 50 points in 19 games. And for James Gabriel, 18 goals, 9 points for 9 assists, for 27 points in 19 games. So for Devon Prep, obviously they are very excited about that offensive line. The goaltending situation is one that's interesting, though. They have 2 goalies that they play. Grant Gale started 10 games. Aiden Wright started 8. Aiden's goals against is 3.88 with an 88 save percentage. Grant Gale, same save percentage, 88.5 for him, but a 4.70 goals against. So it's not just putting pucks in the net, but for Devon Prep, it's going to be huge to keep the puck out of the net as well. Malvern Prep has a lot more experience on that end. Matthew Crawford is in his 2nd year as the starting goaltender here at Malvern Prep. Started 15 games during the league season, a 2.64 goals against, and a 909 save percentage. So he is maybe the advantage, if you will, for Malvern Prep on the defensive end. But there's only 1 goal scorer throughout the regular season in double figures for Malvern Prep. That's Jeremy Jacobs, who in 15 games had 17 goals. Their next leading scorer is Caden Canali, who had 7 goals in 16 games. So it's really kind of an interesting matchup to see. Will one team be able to keep the puck out of the net, or will one team be able to score more than historically what their league output was this season? Should be a fun one coming up here at Iceline. It's Malvern Prep and Devon Prep, and it's coming up here on the Flyers Cup YouTube channel, powered by SFBN and Top Shelf Sports and Apparel.
When you're investing in Malvern Prep, you're investing in over 175-year history of all boys Augustinian education.
If you're looking for a well-rounded education that prepares your son, this is the place that will build the foundation to shape you for the future.
We're going to inculcate in students a love for lifelong learning, and we want a strong moral character. The rest is fun, learning, exploring, and enjoying life.
Do you know what a blue hen is? It's prideful, spirited, fiery. A blue hen never backs down from a challenge. And we're there to support them. Delaware Orthopedic Specialist, the official orthopedic partner of University of Delaware Athletics.
Just about set for opening face-off here in Westchester between Devon Prep and Malvern Prep. Caden Canali will take the opening draw for the Friars against James Gabriel. Both sets of fans fired up. Malvern Prep, including the student section to the right on your screen, and Devon Prep student section boisterous as well over to the left as the opening face-off is controlled by the Tide. A turnover in their own zone, however. Aiden Kelly has it poked away from him and cleared to center. Logan Rainey will chip it to the line, but not quite in. At center, it's pinballed around, and Brady Doyle will carry it into the offensive zone with a shot wide of starting goaltender Aiden Wright, who gets the nod for Devon Prep in this one against Matthew Crawford. No surprise for Crawford. He started most of Malvern Prep's games this year. Teague Murray has it down low, poked away from him, and pitchforked out to center ice. Skating forward and chipping it in on the left wing, trying to get after it, is Gabriel. He and Doyle tie up for the first pleasantries exchanged in the tournament just a minute in. At center, it's swept away. Sean Massey will chase after it into the right corner. Pitchforked away from him, played dangerously by Barbicane into his own slot, but then poked out to center. Settling the bouncing puck there is Crossan. He'll clear it in from the correct side of the red line, so no icing. Pressing forward, it's a turnover. Crawford has to fall on top of it as Braden Russo was knocking on the doorstep. And Devon Prep will have the first offensive zone draw of the game. It will be to the glove side of goaltender Matthew Crawford. Crossan will take the draw against Jeremy Jacobs. Tied up in the circle. Jacobs trying to knock it free and does out to center. Chasing after it. Chance for a 2-on-1 here. Chance for a 2-on-none. Jacobs gets denied on the doorstep by Wright. Rebound cleared to the line. Swept into an open corner. Two at first are the Tide, and they clear to center. Settling the bouncing puck is Barbicane in his own end. Knocked to center and jostled around where Barbicane will get it again for the Friars. Pass too hot to handle for Skarbinski, but he's able to get it to center anyway. It's Russo on the left wing, sweeping it to the right of the goaltender Crawford. Crossan comes away with the puck out of the scramble in front. Puck shot wide off the stick of Gabriel. And a 2-on-3 the other way, but chasing forward anyway is Stark. Around to check and around behind the net. Stark trying to work his way in front as the net comes off its moorings. Collision at the side of the cage caused that, and it will whistle play down with 14:42 to play here in the first period. Good atmosphere here inside Iceline, as there always is. Malvern Prep student section at capacity, and Devon Prep pretty well represented in their own right. Draw controlled by Devon Prep in their own end. Trying to work his way out of a tight spot is Franklin Hartman. He's got it in his own end, but loses it. Friars come away with it with James Young. Played around side of the net. Puck knocked to the line, not quite out. Kept in here by Inskeep. Played back to the point, but unable to settle the bouncing puck is Young, and it goes to center. Young banks it off the boards and into his offensive end, but Devon Prep will take it away. Puck played through center. Gabriel unable to settle the bouncing puck, but he did touch it, so no icing. Crawford will sweep it to the corner. Baum unable to settle the bouncing puck, but it does bounce forward, and it's Aiden Kelly in on the left wing. Kelly sweeps it through the goal mouth all the way back out. Canale's shot trickles wide, and the rebound controlled in the corner by Doyle. Cleared back to center. Thrown right back in on right. who's up for the test and keeps the puck in play. Cleared to the blue line and out to center. Puck bouncing high in the air. Skarbinski able to glove it forward and pitchfork it into the zone, where Aiden Wright will slow things down on his doorstep and freeze play with 13:24 to play here in the first. It will be an offensive zone draw for Malvern Prep, and they'll send out Jeremy Jacobs to take it. Jacobs, the leading scorer for Malvern Prep, who has 4 shots compared to just 1 for Devon Prep here in the first 3 minutes and change. Hoyshik bounces it down low. Side angle shot off the outside of the net from Tesso Riero. Rebound out in front, and closing the door is Wright, able to make the stop. The heroes of the Flyers Cup are often between the pipes, and Devon Prep is going to need a big effort from Aiden Wright in goal tonight. Off the face-off, it's controlled by Malvern Prep. Jacobs plays it left point. Boyle through traffic, glove down by Aiden Wright, who appears on his game here in the early going. Jacobs will take the draw once more to the blocker side of Wright for Malvern Prep. Jacobs able to win it back to the point. Shot through traffic again. Glove down again. Off the stick of Doyle by Aiden Wright. Third straight face-off to the blocker side of Wright. One again, shot on, blocked down by Wright. And he'll freeze play yet again. At this point, the shot counter is moving faster than the clock. 7-1, the shots in favor of Malvern Prep. Jacobs wins his 4th straight draw. Back to the point, and Doyle scores! When you keep getting that much pressure, eventually the pipes will burst. Off the draw, it was Doyle through traffic on the shot, but a perfectly placed shot off the stick of Brady Doyle gives Malvern Prep the 1-0 lead. Face off at center ice, controlled by Devon Prep, and cleared in. Crossan chasing after it, along with Kolinzinski. Played up the board, it's not out. Blocked down in front, though, by Caden Canali, who will start the rush the other way. Left wing Aiden Kelly into the offensive zone. Trying to toe drag, Canali puts a backhand shot just wide. Kelly gets to the rebound and plays it around behind. Teague Murray trying to play it out in front, swept away. Chance for a 2-on-1 the other way if they hurry. Racing in on the left wing is Braden Russo. He'll play it into the slot where it's pitchforked away. Brilliant defense by Barbicane, and a chance for numbers the other way. This is Teague Murray in for Malvern Prep. Leaves it off, and Kelly blasted high and wide. Rebound cleared back to center. Barbicane has it knocked away from him, but second opportunity, it'll settle on his stick. Played off for Logan Loy, left wing into the offensive zone. Leaves for Barbicane, who tries to blast, blocked down and into the corner. Swept around the boards, Barbicane to it first. Crossan able to knock player off the puck for Malvern Prep, and it's cleared to center. Forward on the right wing, 2-on-1. This is Crossan. A cross shot, save Crawford. Denying on the doorstep, Braden Russo. And players push and shove in front. I think we may have our first penalty on the board as well out of that scrum. But a brilliant stop there by Crawford. And I think we're actually going to get a double minor here on Devon Prep. I think you're going to get both a roughing and an unsportsmanlike conduct that looked like it was called late. So that is a tough break for Devon, as Malvern Prep is going to go on the power play here. It's Braden Russo who's off. 2 minutes are shown on the board. So it looks like that's going to be the only penalty. No double minor, no two players. It'll just be 5-on-4 power play for Malvern Prep. Jacobs trying to win the draw. Knocked around in the slot. Played up the boards. Skarbinski unable to glove it down. And it's cleared to center. Doyle in his own end trying to work around Rainey, unable to do so, but here's Jacobs. Left wing, head of steam into the offensive zone. Jacobs with a side angle shot that's saved by Aiden Wright. And play is frozen. 141 remains on the man advantage. Face-off will be to the blocker side of Wright. Won cleanly this time by Sean Massey. Trying to play it up the boards and out to center. Malvern Prep has to fetch in their own end. Skarbinski under some pressure plays it to center. Jacobs kicks it on the stick. Offensive zone. Shot on. Save made. Rebound still loose in the slot. And still battling around in the slot. It stays out. And Devon Prep is able to clear out of the chaos. It's Doyle in his own end, the goal scorer for Malvern Prep. Leaves it off for Skarbinski. Around behind the net. Jacobs to it first. 1 minute remains on the power play. Back to the point. It's Doyle. Shot on through traffic. Score! May have changed direction in front. But it looks like Doyle's going to take credit, his second of the night. And it's 2-0. Malvern Prep. The Friars have had an onslaught here in this first 7 minutes. Now, interestingly, despite the power play goal, the penalty is still showing on the board, but it's 5-on-5. However, Russo is still in the box, so we're back to even strength hockey. But I believe what we saw was maybe a 10-minute misconduct that was given for unsportsmanlike conduct to Russo, which is why he's still in the box, despite us being back to five-a-side hockey. So just a little housekeeping on that, and that's a huge loss if Russo is off here for 10 minutes. Crossan able to win the draw at center. Left wing, James Gabriel. Skates forward into the offensive zone on the left wing. Shot on, Crawford able to make the stop. And freeze play with 9:59 to go here in the first. They do announce that it is Brady Doyle's goal. So he's got 2 tonight for the Friars, who lead 2-0. Gabriel and Jacobs, the 2 captains on the offensive zone draw for Devon Prep. It's won by Gabriel. Shot on, blocked down, and cleared out to center. Crossan back into the zone, 2-on-2. Looking for Gabriel, pitchforked away from him. Malvern Prep tries to move the other way, but the puck is tied up at center by Appalucci, and it does enough to push the play offside. Stopping play with 9:44 to play here in the first period. Jacobs to take the draw against Crossan. Jacobs wins it, and it's cleared in by Baum. And just freezing play is Aiden Wright. So it'll give Malvern an offensive zone draw with 9:37 to play here in the first. Tesso Riero unable to win the draw for Malvern Prep this time. Instead, it's the Tide in their own end. Trying to get free in his own end is Hartman. Tied up against the board. Puck rolls out in the slot. And just having to fall on top of it and freeze play is Aiden Wright. With 9:25 to go here in the first, Malvern is out shooting Devon Prep 12-3. Devon Prep has really been able to get no sustained offensive attack so far in this one. One back to the point, Skarbinski. Throws it wide of the net, chasing after it. Trying to get there first is Vaughn. That's a huge hit. Referees say play on. Dangerous play along the boards. It's swept back to the point. Shot goes high and wide off the stick of Inskeep. Rebound swept along the boards. Devon Prep trying to move the other way. Controlling it in his own end is Daniel Dowling. Chipped into the offensive zone and around behind the net. Crawford will let it roll to Inskeep. Gets crunched in his own end as the puck goes to center. Forward is Holt. Winds and fires wide of the short side. Rebound comes to Young, who shoots. And Wright has to be on his game and glove that one down with 8:43 to play here in the first. We get another look at this huge hit. Inskeep absorbing the blow to keep the attack going. And it does get an offensive zone draw. Canale wins it over to the left wing, and Kelly. Swept down in the slot. Controlling for Devon Prep is Sean Massey. He'll play it forward, left wing into the offensive zone is Gabriel. Rolled around behind the net. Crossing to it first, but unable to settle the bouncing puck. It's played up the boards by the Malvern Prep goal scorer Brady Doyle and out to center. Teague Murray will fling this one in wide of Wright, who was encouraged to get the puck back in play. But it is then whistled down. And the faceoff is going to move to the other end. I must confess, not quite sure why that play was whistled down. But it'll be an offensive zone draw. Maybe an inadvertent whistle. That's why it's an offensive zone draw. Crossan and Canale on the draw. Won by Canale. And played up the boards for Malvern Prep. At center, it's Crossan. Gives it back to Gabriel. He'll knock it off the boards and around behind the net of Crawford. But he was on the wrong side of the red line. And it will be icing. It'll be an offensive zone draw for Malvern Prep, who has to be happy with the way this game has started. 7:57 to go in the first period. And it's a 2-0 lead for Malvern Prep, out shooting the Tide 14-3 here in period number 1. Face-off won by Devon Prep. In his own end, it's Hartman. Plays it into the offensive zone, but Crossan couldn't touch it. It was played by Gakvad. And he played it offside. So the faceoff will move all the way down to the other end. And it will be yet another offensive zone draw for Malvern Prep. Trying to add to their lead with 7:40 to go here in the first. Face-off jostled around in the circle in front, and Wright has to dive on top of it as bodies go flying. And that will always draw a reaction, and we're going to get some penalties out of this. Referee stepped in immediately and pointed somebody off to the box. We'll see who does go off here as we get another look at the scrum. Nobody's in the box. Interesting. Well, nonetheless, it'll be Devon Prep possession off the draw. Played forward through center, but that puck never actually touched out on the left wing by Crossan, and it ends up resulting in an icing. Other games happening right now at Hatfield, Unionville, and Plymouth Whitemarsh. Unionville in front in that game 4-0, as it looks like Unionville has just scored. The Longhorns controlling that one, as you can see the replay on the bottom of our screen. Bob Rochuk on the call on that one over at Hatfield. Face off, blocked down. Barbicane will play it around behind the net. We'll tell you about the other Flyers Cup action coming up in just a little bit, as here's Inskeep's shot wide of the short side. And the rebound swept down low by Pax Hoyshik. Scrum forward in the corner. Gabriel in there trying to knock it loose and give Devon Prep a reprieve and clear. It will go up over the glass and out of play. The deflected puck was off the stick of a member of the Tide, so it will remain an offensive zone draw. Salesianum and St. Joe's Prep will face off also here in AAA. That should be a great game. Down at Stadium, 7 p.m. is the face-off for that one, so that game should be getting underway momentarily. As this one is cleared all the way down, it'll be another icing on Devon Prep with 6:32 to play here in the first. At 7:45, Radnor and Lower Dauphin face off. That game also here at Iceline over on rank number 3. Second game tonight at Hatfield Gray is Perkiomen Valley and LaSalle College High School. And the second game here on this rink that I'll have you for is Pencrest and Palmyra. So a lot of action going on in the Flyers Cup tonight. Also a 9 o'clock face-off at Stadium as well with Westchester Henderson and Springfield. But here's Devon Prep the other way with Gabriel trying to muscle past the defender. It's played up the boards to the line, not out. Put in down low toward Gabriel, trying to muscle his way out in front. Jacobs takes the puck away from him. Trying to move the other way. Chance for a 3-on-2. Jeremy Jacobs puts it through the goal mouth and wide. Skarbinski has it pitchforked away from him. Massey trying to get there, but he's beaten in the race by Doyle. Jacobs for Malvern Prep. Plays it on the left wing. Weaving in. Shot on just high and wide. Skarbinski at the point. Plays it down low. Unable to settle the bouncing puck is Hoyshik. And the other way we go. It's a 3-on-2. Into the offensive zone with it. Zion knocked off the puck. Cleared up the boards. And out to center. Rainey trying to play it around at center. Puck jostled around. Holt gets to it. Holt, nice move in on the right wing into the offensive zone. 2 at first is Stark. Stark trying to get it back out in the slot. Swept away from him by Crossan. 5:10 to play here in the first. Puck played up the boards. Oh, it hit a Devon Prep player. Young takes it in the other way. Young puts it just wide. Devon Prep might have gotten away with too many men on the ice as Barbicane shot through traffic is blocked down. And the rebound, trying to clear it out to center. Zion unable to do so. It's turned over in the slot. Barbicane sweeps it in on right, who puts it toward the boards and finally out to center. Crossan will play it forward and deflecting it into the offensive zone is Appalucci. Canali to it first in his own end, sweeps it to the clear corner. Baum is there, hits his own man, and it's turned over. Crossan trying to split the double team, but unable to do so as Malvern Prep shuts that down quickly. And the puck is cleared to center. Stark trying to come away with it, but he gets crunched by Crossan. as the puck is cleared to Appalucci. Shot on in on Crawford. It was a fluttering shot that was deflected. Crawford had no trouble. Rebound cleared out into the slot, and the other way we go. Stark and Murray 2-on-2. Canale joining late. Stark puts the brakes on, rolls it to Canale in the right corner, but it's played away from him by Bachman. And Devon Prep going the other way. Into the offensive zone. Appalucci swept off it by Teague Murray. Played up the boards. And at center, Appalucci gives it on to Crossan, who wasn't quite looking for it, and it rolls past him around behind the net of the goalkeeper, Crawford. Through center with a head of steam is Aiden Kelly. In on the left wing, Kelly gets knocked to the boards. Murray is there. Teague Murray into the slot. Oh, what a stop made by Aiden Wright at full stretch. And it will be an offensive zone draw for the Friars with 3:25 to play here in the first. Jacobs will take the face-off against Gabriel. One cleanly by Jacobs. Skarbinski fires it high and wide. Broken stick out on the ice. Someone for Devon without a stick as the puck is deflected up over the net. Still in play, however. Racing back to the bench to get a stick is Daniel Dowling. He is back in the plays here. Skarbinski through traffic. And it's gloved down and frozen by Aiden Wright. So Devon Prep able to survive the broken stick. And Matthew Fabrizio was saying, hey, that stick didn't break on its own. That was a slash. But the referees look uninterested. Puck swept around behind the net off the draw. Played back outside of the cage off the stick of Tesorero. Back to the point now. Already 2 goals for Doyle, but blocked down this time. Dowling in his own end with some, I was going to say fresh lumber, but can't even really say that about hockey sticks anymore, can you? Down low, it's Hoyshik. Swept away from him and into the corner. Jacobs able to knock the puck back to center where Doyle will fetch. Doyle under pressure by Gabriel. Gabriel's actually going to win the race to this puck, trying to play it back out in front, but Doyle cancels it out and clears it to center. 10-minute misconduct is over on Braden Russo, by the way, so he is available again for Devon Prep. We'll see when we see him out on the ice as that puck off the stick of Tesorero is wide. In the slot, another opportunity blocked down this time as Stark's shot was denied on the way in. And a penalty spotted. Holding is going to be the call on Malvern Prep. And Devon Prep is going to get a much-needed power play here as Andrew Stark is going to go off. And this is a good opportunity for Devon Prep to get right back in this game. The hold, I didn't see much there, but it must have happened kind of on the inside. I was just a touch outside of our frame. Gabriel wins the draw. Back to the point. It's Crossan. 4 forwards out for Devon Prep. Crossan playing the point. Crossan tried to play it left wing, swept away by Kelly, and a chance for a 2-on-1. This is the danger. Kelly skates in, tried to play it across, but Crossan lays out to deny the pass. Devon Prep trying to go the other way with numbers in their favor. In on the left wing, Rainey has it swept away and cleared down. Dowling, dangerous play in his own end, leaves it off for Crossan. Trying to weave forward into the offensive zone, Kieran Crossan. In on the left wing, slams on the brakes, pass across, tipped away, stolen. Kelly trying to get away on the break. He scores! Three-0 Malvern Prep. Aiden Kelly on the shorthanded breakaway. With 1:06 to play here in the third, or excuse me, in the first. That could be a backbreaker for Devon Prep as the Friars get their third. 1:06 to play, first period. Devon Prep was hoping that penalty would be their ticket back into this game, but conceding the shorthanded goal, really a tough break for the Tide. Wright, in his own end, leaves it off around behind. Puck jostled for, in their own end, Jacobs gets swept to the corner, plays it out in front, and that one just sails high and wide by Pax Hoyshik, who was looking for another shorthanded opportunity. By the way, this is a Devon Prep power play, despite what Malvern Prep is making it look like. Around behind his own net, Wright will leave it off for Crossan. Final 30 of the first period. Crossan plays it forward on the left wing. Now cross-ice pass finds Gabriel, who's into the zone offside. Gabriel was just unable to control the puck cleanly. And with that little hiccup, Dowling had beat him into the zone, so the faceoff moves back to center ice. 25 seconds remains on the penalty to Andrew Stark. Jacobs and Gabriel here on the faceoff. Faceoff controlled by Devon Prep. Crossan. Final 10 of the period. Heaney into the offensive zone, onside on the right wing. Heaney leaves it off in the slot. Gabriel shot save. Rebound swept into the corner. Cleared out, and that'll be the final play of period number 1 here at Ice Line in Westchester. 2 goals from Brady Doyle, and then a shorthanded goal from Aiden Kelly give Malvern Prep a 3-0 lead through 1 here on the Flyers Cup YouTube channel.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Eldion Padulary in Feasterville, Trevose today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Three 0 Malvern Prep through 17 minutes here on the Flyers Cup YouTube channel, powered by SFBN and Top Shelf Sports and Apparel. Great to have you along with us. Mike Samso on the call, along with our great SFBN crew, Sean Kelly directing today. A busy night for night number 1 here in the Flyers Cup tournament. 7 games in total. One other one ongoing right now, Unionville and Plymouth Whitemarsh. And St. Joe's Prep is also underway with Salesianum. You can check that game out over at Skadium. That game also here on the Flyers Cup YouTube channel. And a lot of teams were thinking, and a lot of talk before the tournament was, hey, this might be the year where we see some different teams upset the APAC. It might not be an APAC Final Four. Well, Malvern Prep heard some of those whispers, and they played the first period like a team that heard the whispers and had no interest in them. Power play over as we're back to 5-a-side hockey. And the other way here on the near side, Tesoriero's shot goes wide. Jacobs on the rebound, save made again. Tesoriero has it in his own end. Pitch forked away from him, but Tesoriero able to control here on the near side. Trying to sweep himself free. Plays it back to the point. Shot on, save made. Doyle looking for the hat trick, denied. Another opportunity from the point. Shot goes wide. Hoyshik trying to keep the pressure on. It's back to the point. Skarbinski deflected just wide in front off the stick of Jacobs. Hoyshik in his own end again, trying to play it out in the slot. Taken away by Russo, who circles in his own end and will play it out to center. Skarbinski knocks a man off the puck. Able to move back in. Shot on, glove save made by Jacobs. Denied by Wright. Jacobs firing the shot on. James Young will take the face-off this time against Daniel Dowling. And Dowling gets tossed. Sorini will step in to take the draw. Tied up off the circle, back to the point. Shot on, change direction, blocked down in front. Still loose in front. Scrum for the loose puck. Still remains loose in the goal mouth. In the slot, Holt scores! Far, far too long for a loose puck to be sitting out in the slot. And out of this scramble, it was Jonathan Holt who finally found it and gives Malvern Prep a 4-0 lead with 15:46 to go here, second period. This is real trouble for Devon Prep. They've conceded 4 goals, and they only have 5 shots. The Friars just look at a different level right now. In his own end is Barbicane. Puck jostled around. Devon Prep trying to knock it free. They do momentarily, but Gabriel unable to get it out in the slot, and it's cleared down. Vaughn to it first, plays it up the boards for Gabriel, who winds it around behind the net of Crawford. Baum in his own end, play is whistled down as he tried to clear it, and he cleared it up over the glass and out of play. So it will be an offensive zone draw for Devon Prep. Alex March will take the face-off against Kieran Crossan, and then March called back. Canali instead on the draw, and it's won by Malvern Prep and Skarbinski. Knocked off the boards, chipped in by Canali. Skarbinski chasing after it, gets to it first, puts it wide. He'll get to the rebound, will Skarbinski. Scrum forward here on the near side, controlled by Devon Prep, and cleared out to center. Skating forward with it is Hartman. Into the zone, shot on just high and wide. But a decent effort there by Franklin Hartman, trying to get something going for the Tide. Back at the point, Zion has it cleared away from him. Thrown all the way down by Malvern Prep. And wide of goal, just wide. So it'll be icing. And Devon Prep will get the offensive zone draw. Being outshot 23-5. See some of our bonus coverage there. That game going on at Hatfield. It's a 4-0 lead for Unionville in the single A bracket. Have some bonus coming up at the intermission here, bonus coverage that is. But you can watch any of the 3 games going on right now live on the different streams of the Flyers Cup YouTube channel. Puck cleared out to center. Here on the near side, trying to sweep it free is Vaughn. In his own end, plays it up the boards. Off the stick, unable to control it, was Goktov. That results in a shot down low. Another opportunity here Doyle plays it high point. Kelly, Murray, Canale, still loose in front again, and they score! This time it's Collins Inskeep. Rebound control presenting itself as a huge problem for Devon Prep. It's 5-0 Friars. And Matthew Fabrizio is calling for time. And I think we might have a goalie change as well. Timeout with 13:43 to play here in the second, 5-0. Malvern Prep leads over Devon Prep here in the Flyers Cup.
Haddon Planning Group is an independent financial advisory firm serving all Flyers fans across the country. Located in Pennsylvania since 1981, we will offer a free financial plan to all parents of student athletes participating in the Flyers Cup. For more information about our services, go to haddonplanning.com or call Jake Reardon at 856-428-5300.
Hey Flyers fans, baseball's right around the corner. Your Trenton Thunder begin their jam-packed season with an opening night celebration on Tuesday, June 4th. Come out for our Margaritaville weekend from June 7th through the 9th. Be a part of our Heart Healthy Night on June 25th and celebrate the 4th of July at the Thunder. Daily specials return with $1 hot dogs and Kids Eat Free Tuesdays, Thirsty Thursdays, Case's Pork Roll Fridays, and fireworks most Thursdays and Saturdays. There's something going on at every Thunder game in 2024. Get your tickets at TrentonThunder.com.
It is a clinic here at Iceline. It's a 5-0 lead for Malvern Prep. The latest from Kalininski here. Out of the net mouth scramble, and we have a goaltender change as well as Grant Gale, after the timeout, is going to come into the game to replace Aiden Wright. Gale, 10 appearances this season. 46 goals allowed, a .885 save percentage, and a .470 goals against. Devon Prep just looking for something to try and spark their team. As here's another opportunity shot on. Comes from Brady Doyle. Gale makes his first save. Doyle's already got 2 goals tonight. Jacobs will take the face-off here against Crossan. Jacobs 97 in white. The leading scorer for Malvern Prep has been held off the score sheet, but it's been the secondary players for the Friars stepping up. Gabriel unable to control in his own end. Hartman will try his luck. Taken away by Jacobs. Played back to the point. Doyle for his third is wide. And the puck is cleared to center. That only momentary. Shot on, fought off by Gale. And the puck, or it looked like the net came off here on the near side, as that shot from Jacobs might have hit Gale in the mask. Welcome to the game. 12:55 to go here, second period, 5-0. Malvern Prep in front. Alex March to take the face-off here against Dowling. Puck is cleared to center. On his horse is Rainey trying to get after it, but Doyle will win the race. Cleared back to center. Baum in his own end will play it back for Doyle. Misses everyone with the pass, and that will be an icing. With 12:34 to play here in the second period, Devon Prep will get a much-needed offensive zone draw. Dowling and Holt on the face-off, one by Holt. Cleared toward the middle of the ice, dangerous area, but Malvern Prep able to mute it out. Young skates forward, offensive zone. Young in, Young shoots, save made, rebound in front, put just wide. Young has a second opportunity, however. Leaves it off in the corner. Stark trying to get it out. Stark playing it out in front, blocked down, still has it. Shot on, fought off by Gale. Cleared up the boards, kept in at the point, at least momentarily, by Barbicane before it's kicked out to center by Dowling. Puck jostled around at the line, and Holt able to control for Malvern. Cross ice pass, taken away. Inskeep looking for more, puts it wide. Here on the short side as Vaughn laid him out as he took the shot. Bachman to it. Plays it up the boards, kept in at the line by Barbicane. Swept over to the corner. Inskeep wins the race, trying to play it down low for Murray. But it's cleared by Vaughn, out of harm's way for now. Turned over at the line. Kelly trying to get free of Appalucci. Skarbinski plays it down low. Puck free here, side of the cage, Murray. Rolls it further along, Kelly trying to play it free. Murray looking to dig it out here in the corner. Murray hustles the puck along in front and score! It's Caden Canale. The boat race is on. It's 6-0 Friars. Gale didn't stand a chance on that one. Canale all alone on the doorstep. Can't miss from there. Face off at center ice, controlled by Malvern Prep. Jacobs plays it in, down low, shot on. And Hoyshik nearly beat Gale here on the near side to make it 7-0. Devon Prep learning that the level is just a bit different here in the Flyers Cup. At the point, turnaround shot. Skarbinski blocked down in front. Jeremy Jacobs blocked that shot down. It might have had Gale actually handcuffed. Trying to keep the pressure on here is Tesso Riero, sweeping it into the corner. To it first is Tesso Riero. He'll play it back to the point. Through traffic, puck deflected again. That time off the stick of Doyle, never made it on net, and it's cleared out. Crossan cleared into the corner. 10 minutes to go here, second period. Puck swept toward the boards. Doyle trying to weave into the offensive zone. Will spin and clear this one in. Franklin Hartman to it first. Plays it up the boards. Crossan unable to settle the bouncing puck. Second opportunity here, and hustling it out to center is Zion. Doyle will get there before it's icing, but unable to get a clean look. Crawford has to react late and make a good save off a puck that changed direction on the way in. Jacobs to it first at center for Malvern Prep. Jacobs in, down low. Jacobs trying to stuff it in. Puck still loose side of the net. They scrum for it. Players scrum. As the puck stays out, Gale was able to hold his post, but I think Malvern Prep's going to end up on the power play. Crossan came in late, and Kieran Crossan is going to take a roughing penalty. You see here a couple of shots at it there from Tesso Riero. And that late cross check. Refs will always see that, and they'll probably be even more in tune to it when you have a game like this that is potentially on the verge of becoming a blowout, and things can get dangerous if the athletes don't keep their head. Murray trying to dig the puck free. It's cleared to the line. Barbicane rolls it down low. Trying to spin free is Kelly. He's got one tonight. Kelly to Murray. And to the point, Barbicane. Through traffic, deflected wide. Puck kept alive by Baum. Left wing now, Kelly. Back to Baum. Barbicane wants it. Baum will keep it and give to Kelly. Turnaround shot blocked down and cleared out by Vaughn, but it went into the Malvern Prep bench. We'll see where they're going to put this face-off. Referees are going to talk about it and move it out to center, it looks like. 1:18 remains on the penalty to Crossan. Jacobs to take the face-off against Dowling. Face-off won by Malvern Prep, played around behind the net of Gale. Cleared to the line, not out. Jacobs plays it across. Holt in front, gets free, save made, rebound still loose, still digging away at it. Puck rolls to the side of the cage. In from the point, Doyle. Canale, Doyle again. Doyle trying to play it to Canale, taken away by Bachman, who clears this one down. 45 seconds to go in the power play. Jacobs weaving through center. Head of steam, around one man, around a second, and scores. Filth, utter filth from Jeremy Jacobs. Weaved around two men, sniped the corner. Absolutely unstoppable. And Malvern Prep adds another. Seven nothing Malvern Prep in front. Getting free is Stark. He'll play it around the net of Devon Prep. Puck free at the side of the net. Taken away. Turnaround shot. Save made. On the doorstep, Logan Love. Huge hit is going to result in the penalty. Gabriel and Love got tied up with one another. And Love's going to go off for that one. I think the referee kind of saw Love taking a run there at Gabriel. Yeah, that's about as charging could get. Referees are discussing here. I think you might have a discussion if this is a 5. Boarding is the call. It's just a 2-minute penalty. I think, honestly, you could have made a case either way. So 4-on-4 for the next 17 seconds. But not terribly offended that it's not a 5, which probably means it shouldn't have been a 5. Usually if you're going to dole out a penalty that big, it needs to be obvious. Turnover here, chance for the Tide, but Russo is denied by Crawford, who has played well when called upon. So power play here for Devon Prep with 1:44 to go. Skarbinski trying to clear. Dowling holds it in at the line. Dowling trying to weave himself free of Jacobs. Plays it down low. Back to the point and Crossan. Crossan left wing. Unable to settle the bouncing puck is Russo. It's cleared out. And Jacobs looking for more. 2-on-1. Jacobs across. And put just wide by Hoyshik. The net came off with 1:19 to go here on the power play for Devon Prep, and 6:54 to play here in the second. You could see this one developing perfectly, but Gale did just enough. Crossan in his own end, trying to get free. 1:05 remains on the power play. Hustled by Murray, and Murray's going to end up winning the puck here. Plays it out in front, through the goal mouth and back to the point. Doyle trying to settle the bouncing puck. Doyle gets free. 2-on-1 down low. Murray all alone. Murray gets denied on the doorstep. Gale made a brilliant play to keep that one out. Just enough before a collision knocked the net off. And a 1 at Stadium. 1-0 St. Joe's Prep leads the Louisiana, by the way. We'll get you an update on that in just a second, as it's an offensive zone draw here. And we're back to live action. Canale is defeated by Gabriel on the faceoff. And it's cleared to center. Gabriel. And on the left wing, 40 remains on the man advantage for Devon Prep. Gabriel swept into the boards. Murray trying to dig the puck free, and it's cleared all the way down by Teague Murray. Canale. Cross ice. Murray unable to settle the bouncing puck. Murray trying to get free in the slot, but it's taken away by Crossan. Into the offensive zone on the left wing. Here is Rousseau. 5 seconds remains on the power play. Canale clearing it out to center, and a chance for a 2-on-1 into the offensive zone. Score! Reese Hanna. It is 8-0 Friars. You see those situations become dangerous at the end of a power play with a man coming out of the box. But Hanna had it before then, got the breakaway, and made it 8-0. 5:25 to go here in the second. In his own end is Baum. Gets knocked down, and he's going to require some attention. He's still down. There was a collision with Russo, I think, or 98, excuse me, Appalucci. Didn't really see it. So can't comment or have much of an opinion on it. We'll see if we can get another look here. There's Bond, 47 with possession. Oh, we got crunched there by Goktov. Nothing really wrong with that. Clean hit. Just a good one by Goktov. Hopefully Baum's okay. Skidding to the bench under his own power. With 5:18 to go here before the intermission. We mentioned this one, 1-0 St. Joe's Prep in front, but not without some controversy. 1:20 to play in the first. Salesianum had a goal waved off as the goal came off its moorings while the goalkeeper for St. Joe's was trying to slide across to make a save. But the score remains 1-0. Here it's 8-0. And Devon Prep may be in trouble again. In front, shot on, put just wide by Jacobs. Friars looking for more. Jacobs puts it wide. Skarbinski able to play it down low. Now rolled along, Jeremy Jacobs. Back to Hoyshik. Played to the point, shot on, glove down. From Skarbinski to Gale, who was able to make the stop. Other game going on right now, 5-1 Unionville in front over Plymouth White Marsh here on the Flyers Cup YouTube channel, presented by Top Shelf Sports and Apparel. Those are the 3 games we got going right now. 4 more coming up as the night moves along. In the corner, it's March. Played to the point, shot on, save made as Inskeep denied. Rebound swept wide by March. Crossan trying to clear. Plays it forward, a dangerous pass back. But Devon Prep will settle it and get it out the center with Massey. And on the left wing, Russo. Trying to get his way into the offensive zone. It gets swept away, cleared to the line, not out. Zion shoots right into the glove of Matthew Crawford, who has been steady as you like on the opportunities that he has faced. That his 7th save of the night. The Flyers Cup is just a new level, a different level, and a tournament experienced team like Malvern Prep. A number of these players were on that state championship team, or the Flyers Cup AAA championship team anyway, and playing a couple of years ago that made it to the state championship and lost in the AAA final here at Iceline. Skating forward, here's Stark. Gets taken away. Crossing the other way. Trying to find something for the Tide. Swept to the middle where Boyle takes it away. Brady Doyle. Along the boards, trying to jostle the puck free. Down low for Young. Young gets knocked off the puck here in the corner. Puck played up the boards and out to center. Doyle, who's also got the C on his jersey along with Jimmy Jacobs, plays this one in, and play is whistled down. Wrong side of the red line. So it will be an offensive zone draw as it's a face-off here for Devon Prep following the icing. Dowling will take the face-off against Canale. Canale wins it. Inskeep plays it backside for Murray, who will get it out to center. Canale trying to pitchfork it along and does. 2-on-1 developing here. Left wing shot on. Fought off by Gale. Rebound stays in play for now. Canale knocks it around behind the net here on the short side. Played up the boards. Murray gets to it. Fought off by Gale. Another opportunity here. Puck played in the slot. Inskeep denied by Gale. It'll be an offensive zone draw for Malvern Prep with 2:39 to go here in the second. The pressure from Malvern Prep has just been relentless. Devon Prep has never really found their footing in this game. Appalucci taken away by Inskeep. Puck played around at center. Everybody trying to move the puck along. Gabriel to it, but knocked away by Skarbinski. 2:15 to go here, second period. Skarbinski plays it up the boards and out to center. Appalucci clears the puck as far as center. Gabriel will knock it just a bit further along. Final 2 minutes here in the period. Weaving into the offensive zone here is Skarbinski. Around behind the net. Skarbinski holds, gives to Jacobs. Jacobs trying to play it in front. Nobody there. Rolls all the way through back to the point where it's kept in by Hoyshik. Jacobs. Top of the right circle. Able to get the puck away. Trying to play it out in front. Puck knocked around into the corner again. Jacobs spins free one more time away from Gabriel. Hoyshik looking to get it out in front. Hoyshik shoots. Glove down. And a little extra shove there given to Jeremy Jacobs by Bachman. Referees get in and allow cooler heads to prevail. Face off to the stick side. Of goalkeeper Gale. Looking for the hat trick still is Doyle. Blocked down. Around behind the net. Tesoriero trying to get free in front. Does. Turnaround shot. Change direction in the way in. Played in front wide of Jacobs, but he's able to get it back. Jacobs gives it left wing. Doyle shoots. Saved. Rebound cleared up over the glass and out of play. Stopping it with 1:01 to go here in the second period. We do have one final to report in Class A. Unionville victorious over Plymouth Whitemarsh. That one a final of 5-2. Face off here. Hoyshik blocked down. Crossan able to clear. Chance for a breakaway if they can get to it. Shot off the outside of the net from Russo. Rebound cleared back to center. Final 45 of the second period. In his own end is Barbicane. Spins back this side. He'll skate through center and fling it in wide of the net. Jacobs is to it first. In front, Barbicane denied. Rebound cleared out to center. Baum plays it forward and backhanded into the zone. Hartman will clear it up the boards. Final 13 of the period. Crossan plays it through center. Gabriel looking for the shot. Deflected by Bond up over the glass and out of play. Stopping it with 6.7 to go. So we have our first final of the Flyers Cup tournament with Unionville victorious. So it seems only fitting we have our first upset of the Flyers Cup tournament, as Unionville was the 9 seed in that matchup over the 8 Plymouth Whitemarsh. So a modest upset, but an upset nonetheless. Final 5 of the period here as the puck is played through the goal mouth into the corner, and that'll do it for period number 2. Malvern Prep has been a machine in this game. Through 2 periods, it's the Friars 8 and the Tide nothing. Back with the intermission report in just a bit here on the Flyers Cup YouTube channel, powered by SFBN and presented by Top Shelf Sports and Apparel.
Bluestein, Michael & Company, certified public accountants, believe that your bottom line is as important to them as it is to you. Why? Because they care about the things that you care about. Whereas most accountants can take your numbers and put them on financial statements and tax returns, Bluestein and Michael work with you through the year to help you solve problems by providing sound professional advice. They enable you to make key business decisions, and they are with you throughout the entire year, not just tax time. Bluestein and Michael are not just hired hands. They are part of your team, and they provide professional service when you need it most. Bluestein and Michael specialize in accounting, tax, and consulting services for small businesses, primarily for the construction industry. If you're looking for yes men, hire someone else. But if you want sound advice from service-oriented CPAs, then you'll want to call Bluestein and Michael at 215-635-3200. That's Bluestein and Michael at 215-635-3200.
When you're investing in Malvern Prep, you're investing in over 175-year history of all boys Augustinian education.
If you're looking for a well-rounded education that prepares your son, this is the place that will build the foundation to shape you for the future.
We're going to inculcate in students a love for lifelong learning, and we want a strong moral character. The rest is fun, learning, exploring, and enjoying life.
Hi, I'm Marty Bystrom, former pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies. In my experience in Major League Baseball, I know how important it is for high school athletes to gain exposure. My friends at Payroll Service Solutions are huge supporters of high school sports and the Sports Fan Base Network. If you are a small to medium-sized business in need of a payroll company, contact Payroll Service Solutions. Not only will they take care of you, they will continue to support the community. For more information, contact Payroll Service Solutions at 215-624-0922 or 866-PAY-EASY.
financial advisory firm serving all Flyers fans across the country. Located in Pennsylvania since 1981, we will offer a free financial plan to all parents of student athletes participating in the Flyers Cup. For more information about our services, go to haddonplanning.com or call Jake Reardon at 856-428-5300. Do you know what a blue hen is? It's prideful, spirited, fiery. A blue hen never backs down from a challenge. And we're there to support them. Delaware Orthopedic Specialist, the official orthopedic partner of University of Delaware Athletics.
When you're investing in Malvern Prep, you're investing in over 175-year history of all boys Augustinian education.
If you're looking for a well-rounded education that prepares your son, this is the place that will build the foundation to shape you for the future.
We're going to inculcate in students a love for lifelong learning, and we want a strong moral character. The rest is fun, learning, exploring, and enjoying life.
Hey Flyers fans, baseball is right around the corner. Your Trenton Thunder begin their jam-packed season with an opening night celebration on Tuesday, June 4th. Come out for our Margaritaville weekend from June 7th through the 9th. Be a part of our Heart Healthy Night on June 25th and celebrate the 4th of July at the Thunder. Daily specials return with $1 hot dogs and Kids Eat Free Tuesdays, Thirsty Thursdays, Case's Pork Roll Fridays, and fireworks most Thursdays and Saturdays. There's something going on at every Thunder game in 2024. Get your tickets at TrentonThunder.com.
Hi, I'm Tommy Green, former pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies. When I was in high school, it was very important to me to show scouts what I could do. My friends at Payroll Service Solutions are huge supporters of high school sports and the Sports Fan Base Network. If you're a small to medium-sized business in need of a payroll company, contact Payroll Service Solutions. Not only will they take care of you, they will continue to support the community. For more information, contact Payroll Service Solutions at 215-624-0922 or 866-PAY-EASY. Hi, I'm Marty Bystrom, former pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies. In my experience in Major League Baseball, I know how important it is for high school athletes to gain exposure. My friends at Payroll Service Solutions are huge supporters of high school sports and the Sports Fan Base Network. If you are a small to medium-sized business in need of a payroll company, contact Payroll Service Solutions. Not only will they take care of you, they will continue to support the community. For more information, contact Payroll Service Solutions at 215-624-0922 or 866-PAY-EASY.
Just about set to start the third period at Ice Line, Rink 1 in Westchester. Malvern Prep with an 8-0 lead over Devon here in the first round of the Flyers Cup AAA tournament. The man with a couple of goals flings this one in, Brady Doyle, among a host of goal scorers for Malvern Prep today who have been dominant in this game. Gokhtov puts a shot wide. Caden Canali gets the rebound for Malvern Prep, and the Friars try and move the other direction. But it's turned over at center and thrown right back in. Baum, who was down a little bit earlier in the game, glad to see him back out there for Malvern Prep, chips this one through center. Crossan jostles the puck free there. Murray trying to settle the bouncing puck. Canali delivers a good hit on Vaughn as the puck rolls free at center. Two at first is Bachman, and he'll throw this one in the zone. Shots are 48-8 in favor of Malvern Prep as well. Devon Prep, a lot of people really like this team with good reason. You know, you could see there is some offensive skill out there on the ice as Crawford clears this one away. But they just got hit out of the gate so early as Russo's shot is blocked down. Jeremy Jacobs after it. It was just such an onslaught from Malvern Prep early that Devon Prep never got out of the gate in this game as the shot on from Malvern Prep. And Jeremy Jacobs is saved by Grant Gale. Gale replaced Aiden Wright, who got the start in this one and played well for most of the game, but was removed after conceding his 5th goal and struggled a couple of times with rebound control, leaving opportunities right on the doorstep for Malvern Prep that they were able to pounce on. Colin Inskeep, who also has a goal, plays that one at center ice, but it was offside as Devon Prep tried to keep the pressure on. So each team will change lines. Jeremy Jacobs out there with Tessa Riero along with Pax Hoyshik. Bomb into the offensive zone, gives to Jacobs, shot on. Save made by Gale. Rebound swept into the corner. Tied up here along the boards. Referees encouraging the players to move it. It's turned over. Tessa Riero backhands it wide, but play is going to be whistled down. No penalty. The net came off as Tessa Riero went crashing in. Face-off moves back to center. Holt and Crossan on the draw. Devon Prep controls it with Hartman in his own end. Played back up the boards this side, Gabriel. And the puck cleared out to center. Crossan chasing after it, no icing. Inskeep there as well. Inskeep gets taken down by Crossan, who went diving in. Referees say play on. Swept over to Gabriel, put wide of the short side. Holt delivers a blow as the puck rolls on. Holt jostled by Russo, trying to chip the puck out. Russo and Holt get tied up with one another away from the play as Vaughn has it down low, flings it wide of Crawford. Another opportunity here. Inskeep trying to clear. He can't do it at least yet. And now it is pitchforked out to center. And maybe a chance for a 2-on-1 here. Stark in. Defender falls. Stark knocked off the puck before he's able to get a clean shot off by Zion. Zion to the puck first. But March gives it off. Side of the net. Puck blocked down there. And Devon Prep, the Tide, will take it the other way. Knocked away from Crossan at center. Crossing chases after it this time as it was cleared in. Wrong side of the red line, and it will be icing. With 13:25 to play here, third period. Alex March to take the face-off against Dowling, won by Dowling, and Devon Prep able to clear to center. Doyle trying to knock the puck free. Reese Hanna, who has a goal today as well from Malvern Prep, throws this one around behind the net. Vaughn is to it first. Plays it back this side for Bachman. Gokhtov out to center. To it first there is Rainey. He'll play it around behind the net. Doyle plays it around the boards. Chasing after it is Alex March. He'll get there. Into the offensive zone is March on the right wing. Good skating. Throws it around down low. Chase after it himself and keep. March plays to Aiden Kelly. Kelly trying to circle free. Unable to do so. Huge hit delivered. As Hartman comes away with the takeaway, plays it up the boards. Bond unable to keep it in, and it's out to center. Barbicane weaving through neutral ice into the offensive zone on the left wing. Barbicane rolls it around behind the net. Teague Murray trying to get there in front of Russo. Puck cleared to the line. Kelly keeps it in momentarily. Hartman will try again. Played out in the slot. But Appalucci to it for Devon. Plays it around behind his own net. Hartman able to force it as far as center. Canale takes it away. 2-on-1 developing. Canale shoots. Save made by Grant Gale. And so the Friars will get an offensive zone draw with 11:40 to play here, third period. An 8-0 lead. Chance out in front. Jacobs unable to put it home on the doorstep. Tesoriero gets to it. His shot kind of handcuffed the keeper. But Gale was able to fight it off and freeze play. So the winner of this game in the AAA bracket will go on to face the winner between LaSalle and Perkiomen Valley, which is the late game at Hatfield this evening. Or I'm sorry, that was the winner of Holy Ghost Prep and Father Judge. That game will be tomorrow. The winner of that game will face the winner of LaSalle and Perkiomen Valley. The winner of this game will face the winner of the game going on right now between St. Joe's Prep and Salesianum. In the 3-6 at last check, that was 2-1. Down at Stadium, St. Joe's Prep led that one. At the point, it's Inskeep. Trying to play it into the slot, knocked down Tesoriero. Plays it right wing, Inskeep. Trying to roll it down low for Jacob, sneaking in on the back door. Puck played out in front. Inskeep has it. Inskeep fires. Save made. Rebound. Swept to the corner. And played up the boards. Trying to keep the pressure on is Skarbinski. But he's unable to settle the puck back at the point. And Skarbinski able to get it in his own end. Give to Jeremy Jacobs. Into the offensive zone. Left wing. Jacobs skates around behind the net. Trying to play it off in front for Tesoriero. It gets swept away. Cleared out. Chasing after it is Russo. But unable to get to the puck before it reaches the red line and causes icing. Game ongoing right now as well. The 5-12 in single A. Lower Dauphin and Radnor each tied at 1. 6 minutes to go in that one. That's the 5-12 matchup. And quite a color clash as well, if I may say so myself. Holt for Malvern Prep, trying to play it down low. Unable to settle the bouncing puck, and it's cleared to the boards. Crossan racing forward. Shot on, high and wide. And that one deflected up over the glass, in fact, and out of play. You know, Devon Prep would certainly like to get something out of this game. This one deflected up over the glass again, this time off the stick of Russo. But it might have been helped over by a defender. This game will face the winner of St. Joe's Prep and Salesianum, the 3-6 matchup. And in that matchup, they're at the break, 2-1. The lead belongs to St. Joe's Prep over Salesianum in AAA for the first time this year with no Jersey Delaware bracket. I was really excited to see how Salesianum stood up to some of these programs. And they're playing St. Joe's Prep tough right now. Puck swept to the corner, up over the glass and out of play. And for our crew, a good thing the net's there. That was just in front of our broadcast location. But if anybody's worried about my safety, fear not. I would have thrown Director Sean Kelly directly in front of me. Offensive zone draw here for Devon Prep. Swept away by Teague Murray for the Friars. Left wing Doyle. Gives it off at center and Kelly. He'll play it into the offensive zone. Trying to weave in, Canale has the puck in the slot, but tied up in his skates. And swept behind the net by Hartman. Hartman has it there with 9:20 to go. Circling in his own end, trying to get free. Kelly trying to poke the puck free. But Zion comes away with it and clears it up the boards. Doyle trying to knock Bachman off the puck as it's cleared back to center. And all the way down, but it was touched by Vaughn, so no icing. Hannah throws it back into the zone for Malvern Prep. Hannah has a goal tonight for Malvern Prep. Looking for another block down in front. Rebound volleyed about. Another opportunity fought off and into the corner by Gale. Gabriel clears it all the way down this time. And that'll be icing. What a third period Grant Gale has played. It's been absolutely under siege since coming into this game when it was 5-0. He did concede 3 goals, but to be honest, there's not much you could really do about them. Puck thrown high in the air, tied up along the boards. Trying to dig it free down low. It's back to Inskeep, who lets go with a blast, high and wide. And the rebound rolls out into the slot where it's cleared all the way down. That one will be icing, as it just had enough steam. Stopping play with 8:06. What a performance tonight from Malvern Prep. 8 goals on 54 shots. Against the against the Devon Prep goalies tonight, Grant Gale and Aiden Wright. Put wide by Skarbinski. Jacobs trying to play it into the slot, swept away and down. Braden Baum in his own end plays it back up the boards. Trying to dance free and able to do so is Tesso Riero in front. Able to get it out of his skates. Puck still sitting free on the goal mouth. And another opportunity. Shot on. Down on his backside. Gale able to make the stop. Denying Pax Hoyson. Hoyshik trying to settle it at center, but unable to do so, and Vaughn throws it around behind the net of Crawford. Jacobs through center. Gives to Hoyshik. 3-on-2. Hoyshik. Left side. What a stop. Gale denying Tesso Riero on the doorstep. Tesso Riero tries again, and it's deflected up over the glass and out of play. It's a shame that it's happening in an 8-0 game because Grant Gale is standing on his head right now. Look at this stop. To deny Tesso Riero on the goal step, even after the deflected pass. Holt in his own end, trying to play it out in front. Stark unable to settle the bouncing puck. Second opportunity, he does, and has it around behind. Back to the point, and Doyle. 2 goals tonight. Looking for a third. Blocked down by Holt. His shot save made by Gale. James Young trying to get himself free with 6:35 to go. Zion comes away with it, and he'll play through center. And on the left wing, Zion loses an edge, and the puck. Stark able to take it away. Cleared to the line, not out. It's back around behind Crawford, but no pressure on Jonathan Holt this time. Holt will leave it off for Doyle, one of the 2 captains for Malvern Prep, along with Jeremy Jacobs. Young into the offensive zone, right wing. Tried to drag it, lost the puck. Stark tried to save possession, and Malvern Prep ultimately does come away with it. Canali playing at the Stark side of the net. Puck whacked around and controlled by Bachman. We'll play it out to center. 5:40 to go. Back into the offensive zone, Inskeep. Throws it around behind Murray. 2 at first for the Friars. Murray gets jostled into the corner. Crossan, able to come away with it, play it as far as center before it's taken right back. Teague Murray in on the left wing. Shot blocked down by his own man, Barbicane, who's around side of the net. Canali plays it back to the point. Inskeep shoots wide. Maybe the Prep goalie Gale got a piece of it as it's back to center. Gabriel into the offensive zone, but he's offside as he was beaten into the zone by Appalucci. Really felt the momentum of this game turn right toward the end of the first period. It was 2-0 Malvern Prep, and then Malvern Prep committed a penalty. And Devon Prep had a power play. And the Tide fans were certainly hoping that would be the turning of the tide to try and make it a 2-1 game. Instead, a shorthanded goal by Aiden Kelly for the Friars made it 3-0, and Malvern Prep has never looked back, and frankly, they've never looked in danger. Skarbinski plays it up the boards and out to center. Aiden Kelly into the offensive zone, or that's Hoyshik, on the right wing. Back to the point, Bomb shoots through traffic, save made. Grant Gale squeezes and freezes. With 4:31 to play here in the third. 7 games tonight here on the Flyers Cup YouTube channel as Baum plays it around behind. We do have one final. Unionville defeated Plymouth Whitemarsh. That game in Hatfield Gray. Off the outside of the net with a shot from Tesoriero. Jacobs trying to keep the puck alive. Final 4 minutes and change here at Ice Line. Jacobs trying to glove the puck down. Pinballs off a couple of hits as he plays it back to Skarbinski. Skarbinski shoots wide. Henry Tesoriero to it. Around behind the net. Rubbed into the boards by Gabriel, but comes away with the puck anyway. Looking for an outlet feed. Tesoriero shoots wide of the short side. Jacobs gets the rebound. Trying to get it out in front, but Goktov to it first. Not out, through traffic, shot from the point. From Skarbinski is saved. 61st shot of the night. And we're going to have delayed penalty here as well on Devon Prep. Trying to keep it alive is Bond, but puck is touched up and a slashing penalty will be the call against Devon Prep. Tristan Appalucci looked like it was going to be on him, but instead it's on number 6, Joshua Vaughn. And so Malvern will get a power play with 3:13 to play here in the third period. We mentioned Unionville victorious over Plymouth Whitemarsh. This was the second game to face off. Other games ongoing right now. Salesianum, St. Joe's Prep, and Radnor Lower Dauphin. Game set to start in just a little bit. 8:30 will be the next face-off. Perkiomen Valley and LaSalle College High School. That St. Joe's Prep game now 3-1. St. Joe's Prep leads over Salesianum. Also scheduled for an 8:30 face-off. That's not going to happen, but it'll happen soon here on Ice Line Rink 1. Will be Pencrest and Palmyra. I'll have the call for that one here as that shot deflected by Holt wide. And last one to start into the night is Westchester, Henderson, and Springfield. That will be the second game at Scadia. Skarbinski denied by Gale. 7 games tonight on the Flyers Cup YouTube channel. Tomorrow, 9 games. Always a fun first couple of days of the Flyers Cup tournament. Well, fun for us as viewers and commentators. I would imagine for producers and the people who have to schedule such things, probably a bit less fun. Cleared to the boards. Able to get it out to center is Crossan. And chipped further along by Dowling around behind the net of Crawford. Skarbinski will play it in his own end for Jacobs. Trying to spin out of pressure. Able to do so and weaves through center. Jacobs into the offensive zone. Shot on, glove save made by Grant Gale, who has played a tremendous third period. Malvern Prep's probably going to finish with over 70 shots in this game. And Gale, particularly here in the third period, has been able to stop every one of them. 101 remains on the man advantage. Murray wins the draw. It's Aiden Kelly. To Murray. Now Tesoriero on the left wing. Back to the point. Barbicane. Tesoriero, top of the left circle. Barbicane wanted it back, but it was swept away and cleared by Gabriel. 1:45 to go. At this point, you're just hoping this 140 goes injury-free and incident-free. The result of this one has been long decided. Kelly to Murray. Fought off and saved by Gale. And the rebound deflects up over the glass and out of play with 90 seconds to go. An impressive season for Devon Prep. The future is bright for the Tide. But the Friars just too strong and just too experienced here in this Flyers Cup tournament. March to take the face-off against Crossan. Crossan wins it. Swept around behind the net, but marches to it first. Back to the point and Baum. Taken away from him by Devon Prep and cleared to center. Barbicane gloves it down, plays it back in, but it's up over the glass and out of play. Stopping the clock with 1:12 to go. And the face-off will be moved back to center ice. Bill Keenan's team delivering quite the statement tonight. They await the winner of St. Joe's Prep and Salesianum, a game you can see right now on the Flyers Cup YouTube channel, one of 4 games currently ongoing. Game 2 coming up here in just a bit will be Pencrest and Palmyra in the single A bracket. Baum at center ice, final minute of play. Braden Baum through center, gives it off on the left wing. Barbicane is forward. Thrown around behind the net. Crossan just took a run at somebody. This is what you were afraid of. And he's going to go off down on the play. I believe that's 17, Matthew Barbicane. It is, but he's back up. Appears to be okay. And Devon Prep will take the penalty with 27.9 to go. You hope that's it. Again, the goal here for this next 27 seconds is nothing more than incident-free hockey. Devon Prep, a great season, just not their night. Jacobs at the point. Swept on down low. Doyle plays it back to the point in Jacobs. Jacobs will shoot wide. Canale will get to the rebound. Final 5 seconds. Through traffic, that shot goes wide. Off the stick of Doyle, and that will do it. Devon Prep able to pitch the shutout here in the third period on Herculean goaltending efforts from Grant Gale. But this night was all Malvern Prep. The 2-seed advances to the Flyers Cup semifinal. Our final here at Iceline Rink 1 is Malvern Prep 8 and Devon Prep nothing. Flyers Cup action continues right now here on the Flyers Cup YouTube channel. 3 other games are in action at the moment. We invite you to check them all out here on the Flyers Cup YouTube channel. And coming up in a little bit here, it'll be game number 2 in the A bracket as Pencrest will be taking on Palmyra. For Sean Kelly and our great SFBN crew, my name is Mike Samsel. Malvern Prep wins it 8-0 over Devon Prep here on the Flyers Cup YouTube channel, presented by Top Shelf Sports and Apparel.
This broadcast is presented by the Flyers Cup and SFBN, who own all broadcast rights. Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of this game, including social media, is strictly prohibited.